G'day, everybody. Now, I want to talk about how things are getting harder to help animals, and not just to help animals, but to help everybody. And I want to debate one day of why these things are happening, because I can debate how we could fix such things, and debate I don't understand why such things are happening. And I can debate I understand that we're getting weather problems, but I can debate we're pretty smart people, so getting food and shelter and making things cheap and healthy for everybody shouldn't be a problem for how smart we are. And I'll debate why we're having these problems is because people hold back and want more. But anyway, I'll cut all that out for a second because I'm going to get back to my point. But I needed to say that to help this point. And this point is we have two vets we've rang up here closest to me to help out our animals. We're on myself and my animals, they don't get nothing. And so when you're on government benefits, you only get up to if you get all the benefits that you can claim for, and you got pretty good rent assistance and stuff like that. I think with the max and stuff that I've heard people can get is around $700 or a little bit more than that. And if you're on the pension, you can get up to 8, 9 or so, or 1,000, something like that. Is what the government gives you. Depends on the bracket you're in, apparently, and which is fair enough. In some brackets, you should probably get more assistance, but I don't think you should get more money. I think all the brackets should be the same when it comes to the money. It's just when it comes to people need more assistance, that's what the other parts can do for free. They don't just need to pay it, so you don't need more money. If you need medication or other things like that, they can get the extra money from assistance that the government offers in those areas, and so the extra money can go into medical stuff, so they get the same pay, and what we give them for medical goes into a medical thing, so you can use that for medical stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, coming back to the vets, we got two vets in town. Last time we went to the vet for Boo Boo, um, I don't know if I've told you about the story of Boo Boo, but we had to put him down because he defended himself with a mouse here, and we used to let him run around the house. And he liked to live in the couch and stuff, and we had to keep things clean. That's what we do. It's a little bit of extra cleaning effort, and occasional smell, and then cleaning. You know how it goes. And we learned how to do the next thing. Next time we have another rat, or I have another rat at this house, and it was $70 odd when we Emma had to take this rat in because it was Emma's rat. And now, since then, it was a couple of years back, we've gone from then that amount, sorry, to $93 at that same place. So I decided to mention to Emma, why don't you try another place and see if they're going up in price everywhere, as things might go up in price because of inflation. So it might not be their problem, is that they're trapped in the problem from up higher of the ladder because they're causing a problem of inflation. And so we caught another place, and that vet said it was going to be $105 for the consultation, just to see the animal before they can do anything around their consultations. And if it's longer than 20 minutes they've put in, they'll charge you up to $160. So they've got to sit down and talk more. Apparently, it takes longer to do a consultation. I thought a consultation was a consultation. You should be able to get it done in 20 minutes, not put it on to the other people, because you might just get stuck in a conversation. So at this vet, you wouldn't want to talk to them, would you? So I'd class that not really a friendly vet, because I'd talk to them and screw that time up. So I'll be going back to the first vet that is actually cheaper, and going to see them that won't extend the cost of the consultation, because the consultation is what they're meant to do to the animal and look at the animal. And if they don't want to talk to you, they can after a little bit, because people do love to talk. We're not here to have a conversation. I'd like to get this, do this consultation for you. Don't want to be rude or anything like that. There's many ways of doing that, of slowing people down that over talk a little bit too much. Or you can talk a little bit while you do the job, and then go, so have a good one and finish it off at the end. You know how it goes when you talk to people. You just hope you don't have a rude one that wants to keep talking, because people, they've got jobs to do and stuff, and it's the same at the supermarket. It's good to talk to them for a quick second, definitely if they're already doing the job for you. But if you know they stop, you should move on, because you wouldn't want other people sitting there talking when you might be in the line one day and you might be in a rush to go to see someone at the hospital or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, people, have a good one. And I thought I'd chuck that out there about differences. And I think that's a problem. So we're getting into a problem where people see a person who only gets paid so much only has about that much left over just for consultation fees. So if it comes to any medication and stuff, we've got to add that onto it too, because they don't go plus medication and consultation fees, and the medication can be costly. And so that's what people worry about a lot too. Is like, well, we can barely afford that, and it will take up all our money if it's 160, right? Because people barely have that left over on welfare benefits. And yeah, what are we going to do for the medication? Right? Is it worth taking them in there? Should we just put them to sleep? That's why a lot of people put their animals to sleep, and it's very wrong, is because of financial situations. And it's sad. Wouldn't like it if aliens were in a group and they were doing better than us, and they decided to put us to sleep because we keep taking all the resources on the planet and unbalancing things, and so they decided to be, instead of working with us, just to put us to sleep. It'd be cheaper for them. Understand? It's not the way to go, is it? Something to think about, everybody. Have a good one, and see you later. Bye-bye. And when it comes to these things, the government could offer for pensioners, which they do sometimes, but you need to help anyone on government assistance should get the benefit, not just pensioners too, and people with disabilities. When it comes to health-wise, everyone should get the same benefit. Disabilities just need, like, for checkups and stuff like that, and for their animals. And disability people just need the centres I was talking about with their extra problems. Besides that, most normal people don't need for their health. The disability service will offer that through welfare benefits. Anyway, bye-bye everyone. See ya.